Hold on. Whoa! Holy shit, that was really cool, actually. Welcome back, Pack. We are Plush and Gloss.
Hi, guys.
I'm sure you know from the background what we're gonna probably talk about, but if you don't know, it is Iron Lung Week.
Happy Iron Lung holidays to all those who celebrate.
Yup. If you don't know, and you should know, hit YouTuber Markiplier is making a movie based off a video game.
Woo! Our number one YouTuber, day one. So he's basically making a movie based on the game he played called Iron Lung. The game was made by David, I'm gonna mess up his last name, Sinmensky. I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
It came out in 2022. We watched Markiplier play it. I thought it was really cool. It's the type of game I would be really bad at because I'm not good at directions or coordinates or anything. So the game is basically a submarine simulator horror game, and you're a convict. You're sent down to just explore, take photos of what you see in the seafloor, and you're trying to get as much of an expansive range throughout the map as possible. So you're trying to get multiple checkpoints and take photos, and then obviously throughout the time of the gameplay you're getting more and more pieces of like what you're seeing, and you're slowly like piecing together like a monster.
Yeah, like there's some evil sea creature and it's gonna get you, and it's really good because the sound, it's not like super like crazy, like they're not like trying to like force you to feel anything. It's just you are underwater and you don't know
you're under blood there. Actually it's a blood ocean. Ocean.
Like I could not play this kind of game because
he had the best bit. He kept pretending to be like a pilot of some kind.
Mission control.
Yeah, he'd be like mission control, I'm gonna need some underwear because I did poop my pants. Like it'd be bits like that, and it was consistent throughout the whole video. He had this like bravado that was so funny throughout the whole video, and it's a great bit.
He's also like really good at just navigating games in general. So like you had to like basically just do coordinates and figure out like with numbers like where exactly you had to go, and I would not be able to figure that out. So it was just such a fun, good game. And he released like 3 years ago like, hey, I'm making this movie, it's gonna be based off Iron Lung. He did not expect it to be 3 years going. You would know that if you were watching his hit podcast Distractable.
He went through 3 years of it, and he does the VFX. He worked with like actual composers, and he has a whole team of like animators and filmmakers, and he got really into lenses. You'll know about that in Distractable too.
Oh yeah, that was a whole era, honestly.
It was
with lenses. And it was just so cool knowing someone that like, you know, started on YouTube is going into filmmaking. Like this is truly like a real like legit production with a real ass budget. Yeah. And it's gonna be in theaters, like real theaters in Regal, and AMC,
Cinemark.
It's gonna be everywhere. So I'm so excited to see it. And when we heard about like the announcement, obviously we bought our tickets immediately.
Literally we were devastated when we couldn't find anything near us, but then it slowly kept going. Now he's in Guam. Like it was full circle moment now.
We were truly like, all right, should we drive 3 hours to this theater in this separate state so that we can go see it? Like
literally,
and
we're getting
if
that
it wasn't
desperate.
for the fact that him and like and his girlfriend, now his fiance, or now his wife,
his wife,
we're basically every day like, hey, we're putting more, just wait. If it wasn't for that, I would have locked down my ticket somewhere like 4 hours away because I was that excited.
We were that dedicated because it's like, this is Mark's movie. We're there. Like, we're gonna support him no matter what. But luckily, it blew up. We found our tickets. We have it. And then to celebrate that, we were like, we should do something to like celebrate Markiplier, to celebrate this thing. Like, maybe we can do a fan animation of some kind.
So like that's what essentially we went out to do, but let's just like chit chat about Markiplier in general, because honestly I just want to glaze him. And honestly we've been watching Markiplier for a long time. Like was the first thing we watched the Five Nights at Freddy's like stuff?
I remember the first Markiplier video I've ever watched was when you came up to me. You're like, hey, have you heard about this game? It's called Five Nights at Freddy's. I said, no, I don't know what that is. And he's like, I watched someone play the game. And I'm like, you watched someone play the game, because that was a brand new concept. That wasn't like something we like. That wasn't normal back then.
Yeah.
Like even reaction channels wasn't even that big. It was like How to React was like the biggest channel that did reactions.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, he's like playing this game and it's so scary, it's cool, it's so creepy. And I remember you sat with me because you had already watched it. And we sat together and watched it, and that was just where it began. Like it was just amazing.
I think for me, the first video I watched for him was during the end, kind of like the end of the Slenderman era, where he was doing a bunch of Slenderman games. And I remember that's when I don't know which one, but I remember I watched that and I'm like, honestly, back then, that's when Slenderman was like brand spanking new, super popular. People were like wearing his costume for Halloween. So I remember like it towards the end of that era, because I remember after that era was the Five Nights at Freddy's to like there was still a few, but like there was a transition there. And I remember it was right at the end of Slenderman and then right when Five Nights at Freddy's started.
Just iconic. That's just way back when. That was 2015. Five Nights at Freddy's like was 2015. That's crazy.
Oh, and now it has 2 real movies.
Yeah.
Another cool game was Until Dawn. That was a banger. That's when every YouTuber was playing that game.
Every YouTuber was playing that game. And Markiplier famously had his famous crash out in that game. His famous crash out. He accidentally killed one of the girls and he literally rage quit. It was so funny, and he redid the whole, he literally like rage quit, then hard cut. He's like, guys, I had to replay the whole thing to get to this exact point because I did not want her to die and I refused to accept it. It was just those things where he was like, he used to be such a hothead.
Like he has like an iconic like moments that are like really funny. Like he was just like something like, hey sweet cheeks, or like, oh, let me get a piece of that, and then the girl gets jumped, and it was such a funny reaction from Until Dawn, and it's such an iconic video. I'll definitely put it on the screen because it's so funny.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
But that game was also like, it probably wasn't the first of that kind of game, but it definitely like made it really popular and really interesting.
I wonder if that inspired his like Who Killed Markiplier, the heist, and in space, because that's what that type of game was. It's very like a choose which option and it changes the outcome of the end.
A heist with Markiplier was so, and that wasn't even the first one. The first one,
I think, was How to Kill Markiplier.
Yeah, How to Kill Markiplier, and then it was like go on a date or something. Go on a date with Markiplier,
and then it was
and it's basically just like it's like the video, and at the end of the video there will be like 2 options for 2 other videos in different paths, and if you clicked it, that'd be the next path. It'd be another video, you'd see what happened, and then you have to make another choice until you got to the end. And it was so cool. Like if you guys have not done this, you need to jump on this and do it. It's so fun. Do it with a group of friends.
Take some time and go through it. It's the most fun you'll have.
It's so interesting.
And I don't think there's any ads for any of the videos too, so it's not like you're fucking up the immersion. Like
no, there's no
really
ads.
Fun.
I think there was a Black Mirror like season that did something similar, or some kind of TV show that kind of jumped on this kind of idea. I would say he's the first to ever do it on YouTube. I'll give him that credit.
100%.
It was so cool and fun, and it was also like a big production. Like he had to make a
like his introduction
script
to like actually producing. Yeah, like he made the script, he wrote everything, like really started his production like experience. And like he did YouTube videos, so like technically that's production experience like already.
Yes, but this was different.
But that
was
was
a bigger
like
beast.
It was a bigger beast, and it was so impressive. Every route was good. It was also quality. Like the music, the camera movement, like the editing, everything was really lighting, good quality. And it was amazing. Costumes. It was really, really amazing. Like he takes his projects and he does 100%. He does not fuck up the quality. He does not like skimp out on anything. He does 100%, and I always admire him for doing that.
Also, I really like that as he got like more ambitious with the projects, he started inviting other YouTubers to join in. Like, if you watched In Space with Markiplier, which was definitely like his biggest, most like intense project, like there was so many routes,
especially with collaborators.
Yes, there was so many routes of In Space with Markiplier, because he essentially started doing like what is it called, like alternate dimensions, which can be anything, and there was so many different endings, and like the true ending was so emotional. Like we gotta talk about Markiplier as an actor. Like he's
a good actor. Oh my god,
he did, what was it called, sleep Edge of Sleep. Edge of Sleep.
Oh my god, yes, Edge of Sleep.
Edge of Sleep. So he did a
Edge of
basically
Sleep.
it was like a show, but it was only audio.
It was like an
Spotify.
audio like
Yeah, like an
show
audio
on
story.
Spotify. Yeah,
It feels like a show
story.
because it was like episodes, but there was no video. There was no video
Yeah,
at
no.
all. And it was the most interesting, engaging like story. And then it got picked up to become a show. So it is an actual show that you can watch on Tubi.
On
You can watch
Tubi.
it. It was really good, and his acting was pretty good. Like, and it was so interesting. So he's been doing acting. He's been exploring all these avenues.
Yeah.
Like he's been. If you watch Hit podcast Distractable,
Distractable.
he talks about like lenses and cameras and how he's really interested in those kinds of things. So he learned so many skills. Like he made a whole render farm so he can like do visual
Don't
effects.
even talk about his render farm. Let's put up the picture up. Let's put the picture up.
Jump scare warning in 3, 2, 1.
Jump scare. Jump scare. Because like he would talk about this render farm, and a render farm is basically like a bunch of computers that are set up as a network to help like do rendering for like VFX, animation.
To like
just in general
process the work that he's creating into a final product.
And like usually it's in like a data center. Usually it's in like a bland room, and there's a bunch of computers stacked on like little shelves, and usually it's cold, like it's just an empty room. This motherfucker did it in his bathroom,
his bathroom, bro.
An
He's
animal,
psychotic.
like
in his own home, his bathroom, not like a bathroom, his bathroom.
Like it is already such a crazy thing to have one computer in a bathroom, let alone multiple.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want any electricity in a goddamn bathroom like that.
I can't even imagine the thought process. But like, that's just who he is. Like,
yes, he's ambitious.
Silly, but he's ambitious and he's creative and he follows through. And he's when he's laser focused on a project, he stays focused and he makes sure he gets it done. And that's like truly he's so the biggest inspiration for me as a creator.
Yes.
Truly.
He's truly like the most impressive creator. He has so many skill sets, like editing, like photo retouching, like fucking like video, like recording, like directing, script writing.
As a personality, he's just hilarious. He's truly himself wholeheartedly. Like his little bits on his YouTube videos, like whenever he's like making like calling Lixian to do like random edits, like
Lixian, blow me up.
Yeah, like Lixian, blow me up, like put me in Guam, like put me in Guam. Like also
I love
the
that.
commitment for the bits, like in comedy, like he's just so naturally funny and silly and lighthearted and doesn't take himself so seriously, and like like those are just like things I really love about him. Even with like all his projects, with Unis Honest especially, like during the
if
2020s.
you know, you know. If you were
you know,
there,
you know. We were not even gonna talk about it. We're gonna put the clock on. Put the clock on. If you know, you know, and that's all we're gonna say about it because it's dead. It's dead now.
It's okay. We could talk about the dead and fondly. That was a beautiful year of 2020 where they made a channel and then deleted it at the end of the year. 365 days, every day, one post, no matter what. The most random content you would ever imagine, and it was so funny. And truly a highlight of 2020.
Yeah,
and like
we needed it.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine doing something like that? Every single day you make one video, post it, and then delete it at the end? Like, I can't imagine. Since I've been watching him for so long, it's so interesting how consistent he is. Like, he's never changed. Like, and when I tell you I've been there for a hot minute, this man has truly never changed. He is always...
Well, I mean, I would say he's changed for the better.
Oh, no, yeah, of course. He's grown. That's different
than
like change. He's grown so much. Like a strong,
he's grown
powerful
definitely,
person.
but he's consistent in his values,
In
I
his
would say.
values, his values and like his morals and what he stands for.
What he believes in.
It's always been like
supports.
super consistent. Like he's a running bit of the communities that he's a masochist, and it's so funny that still stands.
It still stands. Like I feel like even the you close, like that's another
the
iconic
iconic jingle jingle jingle, the back rooms, jingle jingle. He has so many iconic bits.
He's very clippable. He's very clippable. I genuinely, like, when I'm, like, thinking, like, I'm tired, like, I don't want to do a project, I genuinely think of him, I think of Unazanas, I think of Heist, I think of literally all the projects he's ever done, and I go, no, I need to get up, I need to do it, I can always work harder, and, like, also, more importantly, not only can I work harder, I can truly do it because I love it. Like, truly, it
Yes.
reminds me, like, I'm
With
doing
no
this not
reward.
because I'm tired,
Yeah.
because I have to, because of money or whatever. I do it because I love it, because creating is fun. Creating
It's
is
so
cool.
fun.
Creating is, like, rewarding. Like, he's
Great
just
man.
someone that I
Great man.
admire, and especially, like, with our YouTube channel and, like, with our projects,
Yes.
I want to incorporate, like, he finishes all his projects. And that
Yes.
is something that we struggle with.
Yeah,
Especially
and-
with, we can start
yes.
talking about our animation. There was a whole lot of struggles this time.
Is that halfway point where we fall off so hard,
Fall
and that is
off.
something we are going to dedicate this year to doing.
I want to squash it. I want to
wanna-
squash that
I wanna
bad
finish
habit.
this shit. I want to be proud.
Like,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I want to be. I want to be
Yeah.
proud of the things that I produce and put out on this channel, you know?
Yes. And it starts with recognizing that. Like, even though we're going to talk about our struggles with this project for, like, our cute... We tried making, like, a fan animation, Iron Lung, really small, really quick, just to, like, be happy and celebrate how we're so excited for
Yeah.
Iron Lung.
We want to
And-
post it on, like,
Yes.
the day or, like, close to the day of release.
Yep. And it's just, even though we struggled, I still am proud that we said we wanted to do this, and we did. And we're here right now in the Blood Ocean, right now.
Yeah. So, like, our original concept was we wanted to just pick a moment from Mark's Iron Lung video
Yes.
and animate it. Like, that was very simple. We're not going to do, like, longer than, like, 6 seconds or something, or maybe 10. Like, keep it short.
Keep it short.
And we picked it. We got the concept. I modeled the submarine as closely as I could. I did the texturing.
Yep.
And I did the scaling or whatever. I'll put
Yep.
up pictures of, like, what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I think I did okay. The texturing.
No, you did good. It looks really good. Like, you did a great job.
I did, like, a couple of YouTube videos to learn how to do, because the texturing was, like, materials, like,
Yes.
in, like, the nodes of,
Yeah.
because we had to switch to Blender. So these are all,
Yeah.
like, Blender nodes.
Yeah.
I tried to make them into textures that could be, like, JPEG so that Plush could have it in her file.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to accomplish that successfully, so I just gave her the same file that I made this in
Yeah,
with the
I just
nodes
did it. Yeah.
and copied and pasted it.
Correct. Yeah. And I would say I was definitely the fatal flaw in our project. I wanted to... at first I bought a rig and I didn't double check the rig because we wanted to do, the audio clip from the video, and I thought the rig I bought had a face rig and it didn't. So that really took a major hit on our plans because if it didn't have a
Yeah.
face rig, then we couldn't do any lip syncing, any facial expressions.
Yeah.
So like any plan that we had to completely change it. And then my second fatal flaw, which was again all me, was I really wanted to try to like model the rig and like make some hair and make it look like Markiplier. Like I really wanted to like kind of look like him.
Yeah, make it look
and
like
also
Mark.
have like his fit that's in the trailer. The Iron Lung trailer is out. If you want to watch it, you should watch it. That's what we have up in the corner. And I wanted it to look like him, and I didn't understand how to like model hair. I've never done it before. It was my first time. And it was accidentally so high poly that when we went to animate, it slowed down Blender so much
yeah.
that we couldn't animate properly at all.
Yeah, and the controls wouldn't work at all.
It's like it would work. It was just so slow. It made any kind of progress just like so painstakingly long that it just like
it was bad.
wasn't worth it. Especially since we were getting really tight on time because it took me so long. It took so long to model the hair. It took multiple like days, and I wasted so much time on it. But yeah, because the clothes weren't that great, it ended up being kind of hard. So we ended up having to really limit what we could create in our shot, which was basically just mostly body mechanics.
Without showing the face.
Not showing the face, not really showing the feet because I didn't make any shoes because it was too hard. So it really limited what we could do. I have a sneaking suspicion that our shots are probably very similar, but we haven't seen each other's shots like officially. So let's take a look at that.
Okay, yeah, let's look at it. I think they might be similar too, but we tried to like not show each other. So
Yeah, we like it to be a surprise. Okay, so on the left is a Gloss's shot, and on the right is mine. We can already see from the thumbnail they look real similar.
yeah, they look very similar.
So let's take a
Promise
look
we
at.
didn't copy each other.
We didn't look, we did nothing, but let's take a look at Glosses.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Whoa! Holy shit, that was really cool, actually. What the fuck was that?
Damn, why are you
thing?
saying actually like that? Why are you saying it like that?
Because you said, oh, I got nuts. Yo, she kept, no, don't even gaslight me right now, actually.
I'm gaslighting
She
her.
kept telling me that it wasn't that good and da-da-da-da-da. I basically got nothing done. She said all this shit. It looks so good. Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
Yeah, I think like the I feel like the the sound effects really added to it. Like
Yeah,
truly the
that
monster
was so cool.
the monster is one stretched spear.
Yeah, it looks like it, but it looks good enough. It looks like
yeah.
the game. Oh my god, that was so cool. What are you talking about? That was awesome. Hold on, big screen.
Yeah, you don't understand that camera movement. Oh, I was like basically riding a fucking bull, a red hot bull. It was
Why?
I kept changing it so many times. I couldn't get the movement right, and then I couldn't find reference. I don't know. I didn't know what to type into Google to give me a good enough reference for me to like understand what I was trying to do, because I wasn't getting it. And then eventually it kind of just
like the shake of like an
the
impact
camera
of,
movement, like the shaking, like it kept looking weird. Like it kept looking like.
It looks
No, I know.
really
I got it
good.
in the end. I did get it, but I was fighting it. I was like, I had this bitch in the back of the neck, holding it hard because it was
by the
fighting
scruff
me.
of her neck.
That camera was fighting me, and I won in the end, but it was fighting me.
Wow. This was like genuinely like so good. Like this was
Thank you.
amazing. You did a good job. I can't believe you really made me think I was gonna see nothing. I did not know what else to expect.
It was getting close to nothing, truly. Like I was like, it was getting bad. It was getting bad.
If this is nothing, like you're gonna have people upset. Like people who don't know how to do anything, they're gonna be like, wow, what the fuck? This is amazing. Like this is so good. You gotta give yourself props for this. This is cool.
It truly didn't look good until I put like the little sound effects from the gameplay, and then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is actually looking. I was actually happy at the end. I was happy at the end.
Cap, because I'm watching it. We're watching it muted right now, and it still looks cool. Cap.
I guess.
Give yourself the applause. All right, guys, round of applause. Come on, get it in there.
Clap. Thank you. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I'm just happy that I can say that, honestly.
Yay.
I'm sad that it's short. It's very short, but I'm happy that I got something.
All right, and now we're gonna do mine. I kind of put mine in the center just because I want to make sure we don't cut each other, like our bodies don't cut off the video a little bit. So here we go.
Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that was nice.
Yeah, I was giving tension.
I liked it, yeah. The little like tap, 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 and he's like, wait, what is it? I like the head movement. He's like looking at like, what is it? Yeah. And he's like, oh, I hear something. Ooh, I like that. I'm glad it wasn't the exact same concept as mine.
Yes, me too. I'm glad. I don't know. Mine, I mostly wanted to do like body acting and that like he's busy, he's focused, like, you know, he's tense. He's like doing the coordinates of the thing, and then he hears the sound. Because originally the clip that I picked was when Markiplier first heard the sound of like that creature.
Oh, okay.
And I remember it being so funny, but also so tense. Like I remember being like, oh fuck. Like it was such a cool moment. And that's why I wanted in mine to just focus on like, all right, busy focusing, and then suddenly you hear it, and then like a sudden like, what the fuck was that?
I feel like the head turns are all very good. I feel like you get that confused, frustrated, like, movement really, really well. Also, like, the little fingers, honestly, even though the hand isn't perfectly settling on top of the metal, the finger movement, though, is pretty good. Like, the little spray out and then holding it and cupping it is good. The only thing is that it's not touching, you see that gap.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I'm noticing, too, is when he looks up, it kind of jitters a little. Like, it kind of, like, locks.
Yes,
but
it was
those
hard
are
to get
the
like
only
that
things.
movement subtle, like to get that like kind of like I'm like
needs to be
jumping a little bit. I just need to make that smoother. I would say like also I didn't realize how like fluid the back looks. Like I thought the back and the body was pretty good, but now that I'm really looking at it, like watching it multiple times, it looks a little liquidy. It looks a little weird in the beginning. So I'll probably go back a little bit, just tighten things up. But for the most part, I really liked mine. I felt I got the tension that I wanted.
I think you got the weight shift of the hips really well.
Thank you.
God, he really do got that wagon.
And also, you guys
wagon.
can see how shitty I did a bad job with the pants.
Yeah, the pants are really rough. I don't know. Like, what is it though? Like, why is it like that?
It's because the rig on its skin has underwear on. And it has like actual polygons for the underwear, and you can't remove it. It's a part of his skin. So when I was duplicating the legs, the bottom half of him to make the pants, that was in there too, and it was really hard for me to try to like get rid of it so that I could just make the pants. And then once I struggled for too long, I said I'm gonna have to give it up, and it's gonna have to look like our Barbie doll, Ken doll kind of like moment here.
yeah, like the printed on underwear. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and you know what? He kind of looks like he's wearing Calvin Klein, even though he's in the submarine. But we're gonna ignore that fact.
But we don't have to we don't have to talk about that. Actually.
Exactly. We're also gonna ignore this big ass green light that I left in the scene when I gave it to you. I can't believe I left that in the scene. I'm so pissed.
It's okay. I kind of thought it was cool because for a moment I was trying to figure out how to get rid of it. But in my mind, I was like, I know there's no other light but the main one overhead. And it's also welded shut. But it kind of looks cool, so I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I mean, it does look cool, but it also doesn't make a single lick of sense. Because, like, what the fuck is that? So, like, for me personally, I'm pissed off. And I'm sorry that I did not catch that. I also wish like the texturing is like a little
it looks good
wild to me, like especially the turny metal wheels. I wish I made them a little like added more contrast because you're kind of lost. It's kind of you lose the detail a little.
I like them. I think it gives like how the game looks because the game is super like
low poly. That's true.
As fuck. It's truly just images on low poly shit. It kind of gives that. And like, yeah, does he fit? Not really, because he's not low poly. But listen, we're not talking about that. Stop bringing it up.
Exactly. Just stop bringing it up. I don't know why you keep bringing it up, and you're making me uncomfortable actually. So I might need to bring HR into this. So
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So let's bring it back. So yeah, this was really fun. We did a good job. I like both our things. We did good.
I think we did good. I think even with all the setbacks, we didn't give up and we still tried to do something really cool. I am happy with what I learned about making a very rusty node tree texture. I still want to get, I think if I'm thinking about like the next thing, I do want to figure out how I can make nodes into textures, because I found a couple YouTube videos that I don't know, I guess I couldn't succeed, so I would like to succeed next time.
I also
because I think making texture like node textures is very fun, especially in Blender. It's so powerful. I would like to master that.
Yeah, there's so many tutorials, and Blender is so powerful. So yeah, you should get on that because I don't want to.
Okay.
I would rather die, actually.
That's fair. And honestly, that's fair.
Yeah, I think for me, I learned what sculpting hair is like. It's pretty hard, and even though I failed this time, I liked doing it. I thought it was cool, and I would like to learn and try again and make good hair, because like I think the idea of like buying like a base rig and then completely customizing it to fit what we want for our like cute little animation projects is so powerful and so cool, and I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, and I agree, and that's also something I would like to do. Yeah, I know a lot. It's a good skill to have, to be able to just customize pre-made rigs.
Yeah, and I want to get better. Like it shouldn't take me so long to learn things.
And you should put the hair on the screen. Like the hair that you did do looks good.
It did look cool.
The face texture, she painted the face texture. You'll see it in her shot. He did not originally. He was a clean baby face before.
Yes, I'll also pull up the rig. You know, I'll pull it up and I'll show a before and after of what I did, just so you can see.
Like don't knock it. Like we couldn't use it. Yeah. But it was still effort that turned out good. We just didn't know how to apply it with this shot.
it is important that we support the creatives, that the positive creators in our life, because that is how all of us will be able to have a chance. And it's so cool anyway.
Exactly.
Like, how cool a YouTuber, and I know that's not the newest concept, because I know there's some YouTubers who have made movies, but man, like the way the momentum of people,
most of the times when a YouTuber makes a movie, it's like a stinker.
and this one's gonna be different because he only had like a few local theaters, and because his fan base is so loyal, so dedicated, calling up local theaters, big theaters, saying, please put this movie, please put this movie. I was there. I also emailed my local theaters, multiple, because I desperately wanted to see it, and it worked. Like,
I couldn't believe it wasn't near me. I'm like, come
yeah,
on.
exactly. Especially like the surrounding states near me. Like, dang, like 4 states over, are we dead ass? That's crazy. So it is important, and it's a great lesson on community and togetherness. So let's go all watch Iron Lung. Maybe we can have a little debrief, because I would love to chit chat. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go see Iron Lung. If you like this, subscribe. If not, thank you for passing by, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.